Hi everybody, my name is Professor Fletcher and I will be teaching pharmacology, and I look forward to meeting all of you January the 6th at 12 o'clock, which will be the first class, and that is going to be at 12 o'clock, so I look forward to meeting you then. What I wanted to do was a pre-recording for you to sort of plan a little bit for that time so that you're really set up and it's not going to be a case of 2 weeks in still trying to find things. You can listen to this recording, you can watch it several times and help you get acquainted with the tile and the pieces in pharmacology that can be a little bit confusing. Okay? That's not even talking about the meds, I'm talking about the tile itself. So a couple of things I just want to do first of all is I am going to do a screen share, and I think the first thing I want to do is show you the syllabus. Okay, so hopefully you can all see this. This is the pharmacology syllabus. Now, it may look a little different when you open it. There may be some changes that they make. But basically what happens is you'll go to your dashboard, you'll go into your tile, and I will show you that in a little bit. You will go into modules and you will see this. It's a PDF. So what I want you to do is really get familiar with this pharmacology syllabus. It explains what textbooks you need, what we're pretty much going to be discussing, how the weighting of the exams and the quizzes, the HESI exam, remediation, all of these different pieces that you will need to do, okay? The other things, it talks about the exams, what you need to achieve. This may change also, but presently you have to achieve an exam average of 78% to actually pass the course. So I would suggest that you read this information. Make sure you do all of the homework that you need to do, because all of that potentially can help your grade at the end of the day. It helps your grade because if you do your homework, you're going to understand the material a little bit more. Then, of course, the HESI exams, there is a practice one and a final. And for the proctored final HESI, you have to get 60% conversion score in order to pass the course. So there are several components to pharmacology that you have to actually achieve in order to pass, okay? And your final score also needs to be 78% or above. So please, please, please make sure you're familiar with all of this piece that I am showing you right now on this PDF. The other thing I want to show you is on the homework, I tend to keep you predominantly at a novice because you are novices. This is new to you, okay? But I want you to also look as you scroll through or go through. I would suggest you print this off and have it with you to really understand it, is this. This is the weekly expectations. And as you can see, there are different things that you need to do. So you're going to do readings, you're going to do assignments, and it's going to say what is due on each week. So for instance, week 1 shows you, and it shows you that you actually need to do a syllabus receipt. Week 2 is going to be the homework for week 1. So you can see that it's important to keep up with all of this that you're going to be doing. Now, EAQs, dosage calc worksheet, HESI homework, HESI patient reviews, what does all that mean? I'm going to explain that to you in a minute, okay? But the first thing I really wanted to show you was the syllabus. And as you can see, I would strongly suggest that you print this whole thing off so that you get familiar with it and know what you're doing. It doesn't, when you print it off, the whole thing will print off. I'm just scrolling through to show you, okay? The syllabus receipt is actually electronic, and I am going to show you that in a minute as well. So bear with me for that. But again, please be aware of these pieces, okay? All right, so let me just click out of there for a second. All right, so the syllabus is one of the most important things that you need. So I would strongly suggest that you get into the tile and print that off and have it with you at all times. Okay, so I am going to go back to the screen share because I want to show you line by line as much as I can what to do with this particular tile. Okay, so I am going to go here. All right, so your dashboard and everything is going to look a little differently from mine. I am going to go to your tile, which will be a pharmacology tile. It will look something like this or this. It'll also have you should have a HESI RN cohort tile. This tile is going to go with you through every single term. And just as I said on the syllabus, if you may remember, there is homework that is in this tile, but the HESI homework is in this tile. All right, so I'm going to start by opening up this, and actually I'm going to go to this one because I want to show you the front page on this one. So again, because it's not published yet, it looks a little different, but the bottom line is this is me, this is my email, fairly self-explanatory. You can use an app called Remind. I strongly suggest you download this and use this. This is how to join this particular class that I'm going to ask you to join. Course Key also has those functions, so it might be that you're using that, but use Remind for now just so that we're all on the same page. There's also a Teams link. It does work. You do need to put in your Concord email, okay? If there is a problem accessing it, I would like you from day one to please let Ben in IT know why you cannot access this Teams link. It is available, it's accessible. Okay. It looks like Wednesday you are going to have this virtual class, which is this, and that's going to be from 9 till 10:30. And week 2 through week 10, you're going to have lab 12 from 2, that's on Mondays, and then week 1 through week 10 on Wednesdays is your actual class. So all of that information is there. So as I say, Remind, I want you to please download that and please plug in this information so that you can join it, because I often send announcements through Remind. I also send announcements through Canvas, and then of course Teams. We may do Teams work. Sometimes I do an exam review, and what I found is some people have been able to access it, other people haven't. So I really want to make sure that this is done before we get into class. So please make sure that you can access these pieces, okay? All right, next thing, down this side, you are going to see announcements. And you can see announcements right here, okay? This is the first one probably that you're going to see, but there are other ones below that. So, anyway, it talks about that. And I've put this Monday because that's when actually you'll start. And it's going to be Monday the 4th is actually your term start. Discussions. I want you to notice this because week 1, or actually as soon as this tile opens, I want you to go in to tell me about you. I want every single person to put something about themselves. I want to know why you want to be a nurse, and I want to know if any of you have any medical experience. It doesn't have to be lengthy, but I do have to hear from every single person, and this needs to be done the first week of class. It is a discussion board, and you can respond to your classmates as well. Okay. Assignments. Your assignments are going to be here. Okay. This is where all your assignments are. Your exams, everything. And it may look a little different for you with your remediation. One of the things I want to draw your attention to at the bottom of the assignments, hopefully, nope, it is not. Okay, yours is going to look different from mine. Under quizzes, it's probably going to be under quizzes. I want you to scroll to the bottom, right here, and this is going to be acknowledgement of your syllabus receipt. Remember, I showed you a paper version of that. You are going to have a quiz version of it that you will just basically check the boxes that you understand it, and that'll be your signage for that. This needs to be done week 1 of class. Okay, this is under quizzes right at the bottom. All right, next, modules. For you, obviously, you're not necessarily going to see these pieces. You are going to see course introduction. The PDF that I just talked about, your syllabus is here. This is that PDF that I showed you right at the beginning. All right, it's in the course introduction. There are a lot of different things that I want you to look at. Classroom expectations, netiquette. I also want you to, if you scroll through all of these, all at the bottom of, there is clinical skills, which will be useful for you. And then this massive section here called extras. Please, please, please take the time to look at all of these things. These are things to help you. Lab values, what meds are mainly prescribed, prefixes and suffixes, herbal medications, which believe me come up on exams. Again, lab values, test taking tips, pharmacology tips, dosage calc. Oh my goodness, please, please, please look at these things, okay? And resources. In this section here, predominantly 2 websites, YouTube videos that you can watch to help you with understanding certain aspects of pathophysiology. And also Professor Cliff Davis has done some YouTubes to help you with math, okay? So look at all of those. Below that, you have voice recorded PowerPoint presentations, and there are a lot of them. Make the most of these, use them, okay? And you probably won't be doing VCEs. Ebooks are available to you as well. I think those should be available to you, okay? This is all under modules. And again, if you get a little bit confused with this, this is why this is recorded, so that you can go back and look at what areas you need to look at. Grades, of course, your grade book will be there as well. One of the things I need to show you regarding homework, and remember your syllabus has in there, shows you week 1 through week 10 what your homework is going to be, and I'll show you that in a second. But what I want to show you right here is how to access your EAQs. EAQs, short for Elsevier Adaptive Quizzing. So you're going to go here, click on it. Yours is going to look different from mine, but basically it's going to show you what is due, okay? There's 48 quizzes assigned. You're not seeing them yet because they won't be open until January the 4th. However, they all open up January the 4th. Therefore, day 1, I need you all to go in and make sure you can access your EAQs. The same is going to go for the HESI, and I'll show you that in a minute. If you can't access your EAQs day 1, and often some of the people repeating have difficulty with this, you have to contact Ben in IT day 1. Also, you will send me an email letting me know day 1 that you cannot access your EAQs or your HESI homework, and I will contact the representative for Elsevier. But day 1, I expect this done. That doesn't mean day 1 of class, that means day 1 of term. So that's January the 4th. I need you to go in and make sure that you can access your homework. Remember, I am going to fail you if your homework isn't done. If it's an F because you haven't done your homework, then you're welcome to take that up with the DON if there are some extenuating circumstances, okay? All right, I'm going to go out of here. I just want to go to the dashboard again because I want to show you on the HESI tile. You will all have a HESI cohort tile. For your HESI homework, you will go to modules. HESI patient reviews with RN case studies and practice test. Go here. Click on this. Again, it's going to look different. It will be assignments. All of your assignments will be here. They will all be open day 1 as well. If you want to go ahead and start working on them, you can. But again, I need you to go in and make sure that you can access all of your assignments, okay? I need this done January the 4th. If you cannot access your assignments, you have to let me know day 1 by email. Thank you. All right, let me click out of that. Okay, so I just want to show you the hard copy. So you will get a syllabus receipt, a syllabus that looks like this. I would suggest you print it out so you've got it, so that you're always looking at it. And then what I want to show you is this, okay? This is basically what you need to be looking at all the time to know what is my homework, what is it, when is it due, all of these pieces. This is what you need to know. If you need to put that on a desktop calendar, if you need to put reminders on your phone, whatever you need to do to make sure you are not late on your homework, okay? And as you can see, it talks about the content, the readings that you need to do, the assignments that you need to do, and that is EAQs. And then further down, you'll see things like HESI assignments. So now you know that EAQs, you know where to go with that. If you don't remember, you can access this recording, and the same with the HESI. Okay, this is what you need to look at for those. The study guide that comes with it, I strongly suggest you use that too. And I will also bring up some other resources that will be helpful for you as you go along. Okay, but week 1, you can see what's due. Week 1, your syllabus receipt is due. And also the tell me about you. I want that done week 1, please. Okay, all right. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Make sure you have a dosage calc book. If not, I suggest you go to admissions and ask them for one. You will need that as well. And let me see if there are other things that I want to talk about. I'm sure there is. All right, so I think that is pretty much what I wanted to discuss. I look forward to meeting you. It is going to be, as I say, January the 6th is the first day that I will physically see you. Please use this. Start looking at your tile, working your way through it, understanding where all the pieces are, and more importantly, start to get familiar with all of the different resources that you have there to help you be successful. And I look forward to meeting you day 1. And as I say, remember you have homework the first week of class. It is going to be tell me about you. I would like you to start doing that as soon as you start that week. And also the syllabus receipt needs to be done as well. Okay, well, I will leave you and have a great new year. I look forward to meeting you all the first week of class. And for the repeaters, I look forward to seeing you too. And as I say, all repeaters, please make sure you have access to EAQs, that you have access to the HESI homework, and of course this goes for the new students as well. It can really put you behind if you don't have access to these very, very, very important pieces. I look forward to meeting you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.